You've heard of cursed objects, items imbued with misfortune, bringing bad luck to those who possess them. But what about cursed places? And what happens when you take a piece of that cursed place home with you? This is the story of stolen stones, returned with apologies, and the surprisingly widespread belief that taking souvenirs from certain locations can unleash a torrent of bad luck. Think of a national park, a historic site, a place of natural beauty or cultural significance. Now imagine taking a small piece of that place home with you. A rock, a pebble, a handful of sand. A seemingly harmless souvenir, a tangible reminder of your visit. But what if that seemingly harmless souvenir carried with it a curse? It sounds like the plot of a horror movie, but it's a surprisingly common belief, and one that has real-world consequences. Parks and historic sites around the world report receiving packages, almost daily, containing rocks, stones, and other objects that visitors have taken, and then, after experiencing a string of misfortunes, decided to return. The letters accompanying these returned objects are often filled with apologies, with tales of bad luck, of accidents, illnesses, financial troubles, all attributed to the seemingly innocent souvenir. Their pleas for forgiveness, desperate attempts to appease whatever forces they believe they've unleashed by taking a piece of a cursed place. Take, for example, Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock in Australia. This massive sandstone monolith is sacred to the indigenous Anangu people, and it's said to be cursed. Visitors who take rocks from Uluru often report experiencing a string of misfortunes, prompting them to mail the rocks back, sometimes years later, with heartfelt apologies. Or consider Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona. The park is filled with beautiful petrified wood, ancient trees turned to stone, and it's illegal to take any of it. But people do, and many of them regret it. The park receives countless packages containing pieces of petrified wood, accompanied by letters detailing the bad luck the thieves have experienced. The same phenomenon occurs at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, where visitors who take volcanic rock or sand often report experiencing the wrath of Pele, the Hawaiian volcano goddess. And it's not just natural sights. Blarney Castle in Ireland, famous for its Blarney Stone, which is said to bestow the gift of eloquence upon those who kiss it, also has a curse associated with taking stones from the castle grounds. Is it a genuine curse? A supernatural force unleashed by disturbing a sacred place? Or is it simply the power of suggestion, the guilt of having taken something that doesn't belong to you, manifesting as a series of unfortunate events? Perhaps it's a bit of both. The belief in the power of place, the idea that certain locations are imbued with a spiritual energy, is a common thread in many cultures. And the act of taking something from that place, of disrupting its natural or historical integrity, can be seen as a violation, a transgression that carries with it a karmic debt. So, the next time you're tempted to pocket a pretty rock or a handful of sand from a national park or a historic site, remember the stories of the returned stones. Remember the apologies, the tales of misfortune, the desperate pleas for forgiveness. Perhaps it's best to leave these places as you found them, to respect their power, their history, and their potential for retribution.